Welcome to listening to Chopin while fighting Nazis. This is episode 9. I'm Alex Charns. Is it true that Poles of my mother's generation and before were anti-Semitic in general? It really annoyed my mother that she believed that a lot of Jews, or most Jews, believed that Poles were anti-Semitic. He offered our family sacrifices during World War II to counter this argument. The accusation that Poles were genetically infected with anti-Semitism was something I had heard. In 2019, the Times of Israel reported Israel's new acting foreign minister said that Poles, quote, suckle anti-Semitism with their mother's milk, end of quote. And he wasn't the first to come up with this hate via breast milk quotation. I had heard it before. What history shows is the atrocious blood libel, accusations of deicide, and almost constant persecution. Quoting Stephen A. Allen, Catholic anti-Semitism began long before the 20th century. For centuries, Catholics persecuted Jews, crowding them into ghettos, forcing them to convert to Christianity, and frequently killing them. For centuries, Catholics accused Jews of ritually murdering Christian children, engaging in sorcery, poisoning wells, and desecrating images of Christ. For centuries, Catholics were taught that all Jews, were cursed because they had killed Christ, a position that was not officially condemned until 1965. But Catholics weren't the only Christian denomination to exhibit this virulent anti-Semitism. And quoting from Christianity Today, St. Mary's, or the town church in Wittenberg, where Luther regularly preached, married his wife Catherine von Bora, and baptized their 6 children, is currently drawing greater attention because of a challenge to remove a 700-year-old anti-Semitic sculpture from its facade. Perched 26 feet above the ground on the exterior southeast corner of the town church is a 14th century sandstone sculpture of a pig with 2 people in identifiable medieval Jewish hats, suckling at its teats, and another holding a piglet's ear. An additional Jewish person lifts the tail while looking into the sow's rear. In 1965, Pope Paul VI wrote in Nostra Aetate that what happened in Jesus' passion cannot be charged against all the Jews without distinction, then alive, nor against the Jews of today. This was seen as a big dividing line between earlier teachings and customs and actions of Catholic Christians through the centuries. More recently, Pope Francis has spoken out against anti-Semitism and, quoting, rejects every form of anti-Judaism and anti-Semitism, unequivocally condemning manifestations of hatred toward Jews and Judaism as a sin against God, Pope Francis wrote last year. If you'd like to know more, if you have questions, you could take a look at Listening to Chopin While Fighting Nazis, the book. And I hope you'll continue to join me on this journey. Thank you.